It's Week 7 of the NFL, and we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. We can hardly wait for the start of this one. And it comes your way next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there. We don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit because once you get past the opener, you're never quite 100%. So I typically will lean with the team coming off a win. You feel good about yourself. You feel good in your preparation. But yeah, that...
The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Looking to throw right away. This finds Smith. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
From the 28. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He's got Smith. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 5-yard gain on the play. And they're going to have a first down. He'll throw it yet again. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Clean breakup on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. So out now comes the punter. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On now comes their punter. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
It's fielded at the 14. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt goes 63 yards. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To throw here on 1st down. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this one doesn't go far. They've been 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He gets a lot of... That's grabbed inside the 30. And that is a touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Pass play now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Into a crowd and intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
This offense ready to get going again now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. Throwing now from the gun. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take a 13-0 lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one right down the middle. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They'll run here on first down. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 2-score game early. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're stuck behind the sticks on third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Throwing the out route complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Throwing now on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Catch is made in close. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take a 20-zip lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys stretch their lead to 21.
Our home team, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Their offense running back out now. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They give it to him again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Running back, motioning right. Here he is on 3rd and long. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. He'll throw it. Barkley's got it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. Able to get it to Barkley. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. Well, that's the 2-minute warning.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
3rd down from the gun. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Now, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun. This finds Smith. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 15 yards up. And it sets up 1st down. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That brings us to halftime. One team having fun, the other team not so much in what has been a blowout thus far. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. A 23-point win, 33-10, the final. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short. They'll bring out the punter here. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This offense getting all set for this series. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
First and 10, they're going to throw. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
That's taken at the 15. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They send a man in motion. Play action on first down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give them a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Dropping back to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and long. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Finds him on the slant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll give him a first down. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23. Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys continue piling onto this lead.
Our home team, 3.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From midfield now. Complete over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. Throwing the out route, complete. They get 27 on the play. And that gives them the first.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
Back to the well again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. They'll motion Smith left. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And in for the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will trail by 25. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting at the 10. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Back out runs their offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They've got first down from the 31. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Throwing from the gun. He's got Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And they'll have first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. He'll throw it yet again. Looking slant route, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They've got a man in motion. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
This offense making its way back out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go with Barkley here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They're running the option, short side. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, Robinson has it. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys keep running away with this. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys continue adding on to that lead.
Our home team, 10.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards. That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
2nd and 10 now. Brought in right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw it again. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
Hey, yeah.